Hi, I'm Jay Carter, Chief Strategy Officer at Abelson-Taylor, and this is my 2020. The transition to virtual life for me was both wonderful and terrible at the same time. We transitioned to Abelson-Taylor very quickly in the video world because last February we moved into a new space, and part of that process was really to put together this amazing WebEx suite. And so it was very easy to transition. And then the terrible for me is this. While I'm definitely an introvert, I deeply miss those conversations across a meeting room or across a dining table or at lunch. It's among the sweetest feelings of my life, and it's the reason why I still work. For those of you out there, I miss you dearly, and we will get together again. I got to get a little personal here. I don't mind doing it at all. About 8 weeks ago, I got a phone call at 5:30 a.m. working in Chicago from my wife from the ER, saying she was on her way to the cath lab. She'd had a heart attack shortly before and needed a stent. The next 65 minutes as I rushed to get packed and drive back to Michigan to her were the toughest of my life. She's golfed 4 times since then, and as we record this interview, she's in Chicago shopping. So, it's a good outcome. The death of George Floyd, the Breonna Taylor incident, both had substantial effects on our business. We're an urban business. We are very diverse. We thought we were doing enough, and we still decided to do more because that was the right thing to do. I think George Floyd was a tipping point, and I think you're going to see improvements in the U.S. I think the election is telling us that. I think that decency is once again an attribute that's critical to governance, and I'm fully supportive of that. As an organization right now, we're not thinking we're going to need to have everybody in the office every day. On the other hand, a couple critically important things need to happen once it can. The first thing is, when you're evaluated, you need to be face-to-face. It's just critical. Clients are going to be coming back to our beautiful offices in Chicago. And then I really believe, industry-wide, not just Abelson-Taylor, but everywhere, that creative collaboration, while it works online, and we've got great tools to help us make it work, is better in person. And so you will find the people that are most talented and most interested in doing great work being in the office more so they can collaborate with their peers and do better work. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. My wife is still with me. My daughter Abby got married. Our network agencies tended to hire from within, from consumer organizations where business wasn't as good. And so more professionals stayed employed because medical communications was working well. At some point in time in 2021, I'm not sure when. If you believe McKinsey, it's the third quarter. I get to sit across the table from a lot of people who I respect, who I can learn from, and hopefully I can help them make their business problems better. I can't wait for that. In 2021, I get to sit in a creative meeting with 20 other people and solve real problems for real brands. And I can't wait for that. In 2021, once it clears up, I get to sit at a dining table again with the staff of MM+M and celebrate great editorial. And I can't wait for that either. I'm Jay Carter, and that was my 2020.